Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in a valley, there lived a little boy named Kofi. Kofi and his mother lived in a small, modest hut that was barely big enough to fit them both. Despite their humble living conditions, Kofi and his mother were very happy and content. One day, a terrible storm hit the village. Strong winds howled and rain pounded down on the roofs of the huts. Lightning flashed across the sky and thunder rumbled in the distance. Kofi and his mother huddled together, trying to keep warm and dry. The next morning, the villagers woke up to find that the storm had caused widespread damage. Trees had fallen over, roofs had been torn off, and many of the homes were flooded. Everyone was in a panic, trying to salvage what they could. Kofi knew that he had to help. He didn't have much, but he was determined to do what he could to make a difference. He set out into the village, looking for anyone who needed help. He found an old man whose roof had been torn off. The man was frantically trying to salvage what he could, but he was too weak to do it alone. Kofi stepped in to help, using his small size to crawl into tight spaces and retrieve items that the old man couldn't reach. Together, they managed to salvage most of the old man's belongings. Next, Kofi came across a group of children who were trying to fix a broken fence. They were struggling to lift the heavy pieces of wood into place. Kofi offered to help, and the children eagerly accepted. With Kofi's help, they were able to repair the fence in no time. Word of Kofi's heroic deeds quickly spread throughout the village. Soon, everyone knew about the little boy who was helping others despite his own modest means. People started to seek out Kofi's help, knowing that he was always willing to lend a hand. As the days passed, Kofi's acts of kindness began to have a ripple effect throughout the village. People who had never spoken to each other before started working together, helping each other out. The sense of community and togetherness in the village grew stronger than ever before. In the end, Kofi became a hero in the eyes of the villagers. Even though he was just a little boy from a poor family, he had managed to make a huge difference in the lives of those around him. His mother couldn't have been more proud. From that day on, Kofi was known as the little hero of the village. Whenever anyone needed help, they knew that they could count on him. And Kofi was always there, ready to lend a hand and make a difference in the world around him. The moral of the story is that even the smallest acts of kindness can make a big difference in the world. Kofi may have been just a little boy, but he was able to help his community in a big way by using his unique skills and resources. This story teaches children the value of helping others, even if they don't have much to give. It also shows that when people work together and support each other, they can achieve great things and build a strong sense of community. The end. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.